Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Lotus Lounge, March 14th, 2024. We're back after being off last week because hey, it's spring in Arizona and people want to visit, including Carrie's son, who's going to the Navy. So, way to go, Joe. So, as most of you are probably aware, we're doing the 14-day reset right now, which is a metabolic reset, and we're on day 4. But anyway, that's sort of, I'm prefacing this week's topic, which Carrie came up with a great contrast. It's like, should you clean, or excuse me, blah, blah, blah. Should you cleanse or reset? And what's the difference? Because it's a great question, because all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait, they're not the same. There is a difference. So we're going to kind of go over that a little bit. So the terms cleanse and metabolic reset are often used in the context of dietary or lifestyle interventions aimed at improving health and or promoting weight loss. And while they do share some similarities, they are actually quite different and typically involve different approaches and have distinct objectives. So we're going to go over the 4 key differences between cleansing and resetting. And Carrie is going to start with the objective for both of these. That's the
number one, the objective.
For the cleanse. Okay.
Yes. So with cleansing the body, it's typically aimed at detoxification, usually weight loss as well, and just overall improving health. Cleansing is viewed as a way to eradicate something from the body, such as parasites or heavy metals, and in general, just accumulated toxins in the body. And cleanses typically focus on the organs of elimination, such as the colon, the liver, the kidneys, the skin, and the lungs.
Okay.
Metabolic reset, on the other hand, focuses more on recalibrating the body's metabolism. Hearing a lot about that lately, right, Chad?
Yeah.
And hormonal balance through dietary changes, exercise, and lifestyle modifications. The goal is to optimize metabolism, regulate hormones, improve body composition, and improve also energy levels, and to just feel good in your body.
It's good stuff. Yeah. And before I go on to the second one, folks will also probably recall a few weeks back that we did, the topic was 9 out of 10 Americans are not good metabolically, so hence why a reset is crucial. So anyway, okay. So those are the objectives. And so I'm going to go over the duration of the cleanse and the metabolic reset. And so here's the duration of the cleanse, because number 2, thank you. Cleanses are short-term, ranging from a few days to a couple of weeks, and they are usually viewed as a way to kickstart health and to break bad dietary patterns. So that's a cleanse. The duration of a metabolic reset may involve longer-term lifestyle changes aimed at fostering sustainable habits. And it's less about a quick fix solution and more about establishing lasting changes to support metabolic health. So that kind of goes with what you were talking about, the objective, Carrie, for the cleanse. You're aiming to rid the body of certain things. And the metabolic reset is resetting things for a longer pattern, be more consistent. So, okay, so we've done the objective, the duration, and number 3 is the approach, Carrie, and that's yours.
The approach. So with cleansing, it usually involves fasting, eliminating certain foods from the diet, calorie restriction, consuming certain liquids such as our cold pressed juice and or herbal teas, and purging through enemas and or colonic irrigation. It could also, the infrared sauna can also be classified as adjunct cleansing because you're eliminating toxins through perspiration. So that can be lumped in there. A metabolic reset, on the other hand, focuses on balanced nutrition, which includes whole foods that are rich in nutrients. This could be pasture-raised meat for protein, healthy fats like extra virgin olive oil, and avocados. I always think of avocados when I think of a healthy fat, or wild fish, and complex carbohydrates such as fruits and vegetables. It may also incorporate exercise, stress management techniques, adequate sleep, and hydration to support metabolic health.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Okay, so I have the effects. So what are the effects for these? Number 4. So the effects of the cleanse. Claims often reported are improved digestion, clearer skin, weight loss, and increased energy. And these effects can be temporary if soon after following the cleanse, you go back to your unhealthy habits. So it's not once again, be consistent.
It's not a quick fix.
It's not a quick fix. Yes. It's a life.
Or no, it's not a quick fix, but it can be a quick fix if you make it
a quick fix. And that's all it's going to be if you just go back to being bad. So, okay. And then, so that was the cleanse. And then the metabolic reset, the effects of that are, the reset aims to improve overall metabolic function. And the results are long lasting because it aims at establishing a much healthier lifestyle. Okay. So you can expect more energy, released weight, reduced inflammation, a better mood, clearer skin, and a reduced risk of chronic diseases like heart disease or diabetes. And considering it's 10 to 20% of the American population is now some level of being diabetic, big deal. This is a big deal. So that's good stuff. So, and as we read this stuff, it just reminds me of some of the good effects, the positive effects I've noticed with my lifestyle changes over the last few years. Not to reiterate my whole life story, but people we've shared with people before, I've been on the yo-yo at times. And over the last few years, some straightforward lifestyle changes have had profound effects. So once again, better mood, clearer skin, and I'm off medications. It's great. So yeah, I'm on activators and supplements, and not that many. So just the best ones. So anyway, for those of you who are pondering, and you should be pondering, you should be more than pondering, you should be trying to determine which one you should do.
So
listen, people. Yeah. So what is right for you? And so Carrie, how do people kind of determine what's right for them?
Well, I think it's important to bring up the fact that not one is bad and one is good. I mean, a cleanse definitely has its place. Yes. However, if you've been on the standard American diet for years, the SAD diet, also known as a SAD diet, yes. And you haven't been leading a healthy lifestyle overall, and you know this, I wouldn't jump into doing a cleanse. I would start with a reset first and start developing some healthy lifestyle habits first before embarking on something that is a little bit more intense.
Yeah.
So that would be my suggestion. And at Lotus Evolutions, we do offer both cleanses and our new 14-day reset, which we're really, really excited about. Chad and I are doing it currently. We're on day 4. We're doing great. We're feeling great. And you can do the 14-day reset, even though it's a duration of 2 weeks, you really could do it every month until you reach the goals that you're looking for, or until it becomes more habitual and it's starting to become a lifestyle at this point.
Yeah.
So don't let the 14-day fool you. because it can go on, and it's a much more sustainable way of recalibrating. I love that term because that is essentially what you're doing.
Yeah.
The results are gradual, but they're long lasting, and it gets better and better. And you want to think of it as a journey, not a destination. So once you do a few reset programs and you're feeling good in your body, maybe then you can consider doing a cleanse and adding that as an addition. And we offer the 1 day and 3 day juice cleanses. So yeah, you can consider both. But if you were to start somewhere, I would start with a reset.
Yeah. And, I shared with you the other day too, where it's like, we've had people visiting, we've had different things going on. And so, I had a few more cheat days in there with, than I'm used to. And so I had been in my happy weight zone, and I can get below it. But then, then it's kind of like, feel like I'm pushing a little bit, my happy weight zone, pretty good. But then I got above a little bit for a bit there, and do it. And then we're on day 4 of this reset, the 14-day reset. And it only took a couple of days where it easily just went right back. I just went right back to the happy zone. And so it can do different things for different people. Like you said, building towards a cleanse. Do a few of them over time. And it's a very smart approach, I think. For me, it was a quick reset. Boom. It was great. So, and then as you mentioned, Carrie, we do have the 1 and 3 day juice cleanses. A lot of our clients know that we also, it's an amenity. We also will do juice as an amenity to the services for the appointments that you do. And that can be done in conjunction with the resetting your metabolism. Like, as you said, it's, and just adding on to just better nutrition, giving your digestive system a break. Because you're getting the soluble fiber, but it's giving you a break from the insoluble fibers from roughage and whatnot. So, and you're getting lots of nutrients. And then when it comes to the 14-day, you can do it with as you mentioned earlier, I believe you can do it with a group. There's a monthly group where you can get plugged into the Facebook group and get, you have kind of a team. It's helpful to have a team or somebody, a buddy. We talked about that. We have a friend nearby that's doing this, and all of a sudden the spouse decided to join. Like, I want to do this too. And that got them invigorated, and that's great. And I will testify to, like, having somebody there to help makes a big difference. Even if they're not on site, if it's even through text, the Facebook, social media, whatever, it can make all the difference in the world. More people should do it. And you also have the option to do one-on-one nutritional wellness coaching with you, Carrie. I sort of get a form of that constantly in a good way. But so we have a lot of resources that can help people. And with that, how can people get more information, Carrie?
Well, I would suggest you can always make a comment below this video to get things started. But I would say email us at evolveyourself@lotusevolutions.com. And that's a great way to start. You can also send us a text or call at 480-779-8413. And Chad, maybe put our business number in the comments. However, I will mention that if I'm with clients or either one of us are out of the office, you will get a voice recording. So I encourage you, do not let that phone just hang up. Leave a message, or hang up and send us a text so we can get back with you.
Or an email. And people can visit the website too to see some more information. You see it right below me here. LotusEvolutions.com. The contact information is on there as well, so people can find that. And once again, just to reiterate real quick, like I mentioned a few weeks ago, our topic was, 9 out of 10 9 out of 10 people are metabolically unhealthy. So this is a big deal. You can go a long ways here towards getting reset, getting your metabolism working better. Maybe you'll still be technically metabolically unhealthy. Like what is it? 92% of Americans are, 88 to 90, somewhere between 88 and 92% of Americans are, depending on whose stats you see. And that's a big deal. It's costing this country a ton of money in healthcare. If you get healthy, you can be spending your money on things like your kids, your family, your grandkids, yourself, your pets. I'm sure Kit Kat and Cocoa Bee and Ebby would like some more scratchy toys too. So there's a lot of things you can do with it. So anyway, Carrie, anything else to wrap up this week? Or I think we've covered it, and people got questions. They know we told them how to get in touch. So
yes, no, I think this was a great topic for today.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will see you next week, and have a lovely week, and take care.
See you next week, folks.
See you next week.